Okay, boys. So we're actually back and we're live. And it's that time again. It is downtime. So this morning we spent doing some work at the gym. We went to we went for a bike ride and we did some work on our streaming setup. So I do think we have improved the sound of our microphone. We also changed up this webcam scenery. Um we let me think. We made some new scenes so that I have like a lobby scene, a waiting scene. So we changed some stuff in OBS. Yeah. And now I'm getting a new light within a few days and a new microphone standard right now. You can see it standing here. That's the mic. And I think I'm gonna get one of those arms that actually holds up the mic. That should create even better sound, because then the mic won't be locked on the wood, so that it doesn't get vibrations from me hanging over my keyboard and stuff like that. So that's gonna arrive in a few days together with the light. So there's gonna be another minor upgrade within the next few days. We are having so much fun streaming that I'm just investing a little bit in this setup and trying to make the streams like more professional and maybe entertaining and stuff like that. So yeah, we're spending some extra time and some money, but that's fine. It's okay. Spending some money on your hobbies, right? Reading a book right now actually called The Art of Spending Money. Pretty interesting. I've only read like 2 chapters, so I didn't get the clue just yet, but I'm guessing it'll get there. But hey, for now, we are actually about to load back into the game. We just downloaded a new add-on called Dialogue UI. Was mentioned to me by Koji, one of our guildies, and I'm like, yeah, let's go with it. I tried it out. It looked pretty sick, so we're gonna try that out on this little banshee priest right here. Currently level 5, closing in on level 6. Let's greet the guild first. Buongiorno. And let's hop into the gameplay. Look at that. We just switched scenes. Let's buff ourselves up right away. There we go. Let me just quickly check how the sound is. Like, isn't that too loud? Let me quickly recheck that on my YouTube. Oh, we're not live anymore. Let's go. New live scene. Give me 1 minute and then we're actually done testing. Just switch scenes. Let's buff ourselves up right away. There we go. Ah, that's actually fine. That's not too loud at all. How are we doing, brothers? I made some upgrades. How are we doing, brothers? We are pretty close. I believe we could see that here. Pretty close to level 6. But if we hit level 6, the action bars will disappear. The real ultra adventure is about to pop off, so that is pretty cool. Now, what I would like to know is, what font is this right here? The level 5 undead. Like, what info? You probably can't see that here, right? What font is used? Is that something that we can figure out? What font is used in the ultra hardcore add-on for the on-screen statistics? Can we figure that out? Minecraft? No, we're not talking about Minecraft. In the World of Warcraft. Ariel N? Finally got here early and not right as you log off. My buddy, there we go. You got here like right when I logged in. I did some testing the first hour, and I actually just logged in. So yeah, you're right on time, buddy. You are right on time. Can we like do select font? Can we make like a different Calibri? Like what sample? That's way too big. What's this? Arial N. That's not here. Comics size. Like what font would be nice for this? We just made some upgrades to the stream. There's also like this to look a little bit like that. That's also pretty cool. Ink free. Oh, was 256. Okay. Bro, nobody can read that, right? Can we read it? Can we read this like at all? I enabled your notification though, so it's good. I'm gonna be a gamer dad in 2 months, so this is very para-social for me. You are going to be a gamer dad. Damn, bro. You told me that the last time, right? I'm so happy for you. Like, if I can give you, like, 1, 2, maybe 3 pieces of advice. Yeah. Like, some things I wish I would have known before I got a dad. Like, in all seriousness, I'm not kidding right now. Like, the first year, for me personally, I really didn't like it. Sometimes that might come over like something harsh to say, but I really didn't like the first year. I had so much issues like with myself. I got like kind of anxiety. I got frustrated. Like the first year, buddy, if you're having a hard time for the first year, honestly, think about this conversation right now and just know that it will 100% get better and get way more fun and actually gets worth it. But you just have to know that it does, because the first year can really suck. It can. I'm not saying that it will. I only had one child, so I only had like one adventure with this, and the first year really sucked. Some people say that it's awesome. Bro, I don't know if they are lying or what, but the first year it was not awesome. It was pretty shitty. Of course there are some beautiful moments, but it was mostly shitty in my opinion. But I'm a very solo person. I was very attached to my free time and going and coming whenever I wanted. Well, that just goes out the door. So it was pretty rough. So just remember that if you struggle the first year, it will get better. I just want to... I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's the same as postpartum depression for the moms. Luckily for me, I work from home and I work at night. So I'll be up with the kid while I work. Well, I hope for you that that turns out good. But for me, honestly, I was very happy when I could go to work and get out of this location for a bit. So I hope that it works for you. I was happy when I could go to work and just cool down for a bit. Don't hear the crying. Don't have somebody that needs something from me all the time. So I hope that'll work for you. Maybe it works better. I hope so. And what I learned, like what I learned the first half year, that was very good to know. Like, if the kids start crying, there's no way to tell what's going on. Like, there's no way to tell. They can't speak. They can't do anything. But what worked for me, it was always one of four things. It was A, they were hungry. 2, they need a fresh diaper. Hungry, diaper. 3, they like need to burp, so you need to put them up and then hit him a little bit on the back, or hold their mouth like this, and then it looks very weird, but that's the way that they actually burp, something like that. So it's they're hungry, they need a new diaper, they need to burp, or they just need some love and they just want to get held, or they're cold or something. So what I usually did, if they started crying and I had no idea what was going on, I just tried, okay, first, do they need a clean diaper? Yes or no? No? Okay, do they need to burp? No? Okay, maybe they need something extra to eat. Let's make something to eat. And if all of that didn't work, it was just cuddling and maybe walking, making them relax. So it's always one of those four things in the first 6 months. So if you know that really helps to narrow it down when they're crying, to know like, okay, what do I actually have to do? So burping, diaper, food, or love. Remember those. Remember those. So that's my 2 cents right there. Pro tips for the first year, my buddy. Pro tips. And make sure you can get a good night rest. That really helps. Let's see what the guild says. Hello, hey, yo, how are you doing? I'm good, and yourself? Good. Just soloed my first WC boss. I'm taking pearls from my wife did a hardcore bloodbath challenge, no quest, only killing 260 as prison. She farmed those guys. Wow. Good to hear everybody is doing well. Congrats on the WC boss. Did you complete RFC? Let's do streaming right now on Dad's Digital Downtime. So boys, we are currently live. We made some upgrades to the stream, hopefully to the sound, to the setup, to the camera. Currently like 2 or 3 or 4 mobs away, I guess. And to start. So what did you say, Jintok? Oh yeah, that's not even an all. These are in the USA. Really? Well, pretty cool. And where do you live yourself? I'm not sure if I've asked you that before. So my boys, we actually have a new add-on which somebody told me to give a shot. Let's try it out with this one here, with Death Guard Seltane. I'm curious to see how it works.
What now?
What now? Look, this is good. We want them to stumble about naked. We had better get to scavenging. Of bones. I am not going to roar those without some hustle. Search Death Knell and the vicinity for 6 pieces of scavenged goods, and return them to Death Guard Seltane. You will be able to choose one of these rewards. Flag's belt? No, I don't want to see that extra information. You will be able to choose one of these rewards: a belt, a cape, and the rust metal bracers. Accept.
Our time will come.
Our time will come. So let's change that. I don't want to see that. I don't like seeing that. Where is the add-on? Like, how do we go into the settings of this? It was F1. Open a quest and then F1. This had better be good. There we go. I don't want to see those items, those item things. Quest. Bro, can I turn that off? I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that information. I don't like that. Camera control. Emulate swipe gesture. No. Gameplay. Auto quest pop-up. Quest item disc. Valuable reward pop-up. No. No. Oh no, man. I just want the camera. I don't want anything else. Is there a way we can turn it off? Sound from your mic cut out again for about the last minute or so while reading the quest information. Really? Really? Oh.
Beware, our enemy is abound.
All right, reload. That case, I don't think I really want it. Then we're gonna do what we plan to do. Let's swap this up real quick. Let's duplicate. It's gonna be... I need to swap some things up, but that's fine. That is good. We are like having a little bit of a test run today with this setup. Quest. So if we open up the quest, let's see.
Speak quickly.
If we open up the quest, I would like it to be like... Speak quickly, bro. Don't rush me. We're gonna mix this up for just a bit. Yo, Buffalo Banana, what's up, my boy? We hide this. We hide this. We might as well just remove that from this one here as well. We don't need that. We are trying to make some minor changes to our OBS setup. Something like this, probably. And then, where was it? Settings. Hotkeys. Scene. So gameplay is F5. Quest is F6. Pause F7. Lobby F8. Apply. Okay. Are we good? Watch your back. Are we good? Let me just check. So this is gameplay. This is when we pick up a quest. Pause. This is lobby. All good. All good. Where's my bags? There's my bags. And there's some buggy stuff going on with these add-ons, right? There's some buggy things going on. Okay, we read the quest text. Let's just recheck it once because we did it with this weird UI. Scavenging Death Knell. You there? If you are looking for something to make yourself useful, listen up. We need fresh out of the ground recruits to head into Death Knell and search for any sort of useful equipment. Most likely they will be in stacks of boxes. We expect more recruits to be rising soon, and unless we want them to stumble about naked, we had better get to scavenging. Well, get to work, you miserable bag of bones. I am not going to reward those without some hustle. You will be able to choose one of these rewards. Ah, yes, that's an upgrade. You can... Usually when you press shift, you can compare. It doesn't work. Okay. Search Death Knell and the vicinity for 6 pieces of scavenged goods and return them to Death Guard Saltane. Let's track that. The scavenged goods. So I'm sorry about that, guys. I've been setting some different things up today. So I might sometimes have to make a few changes in between the gameplay if I notice that something isn't working correctly. Right now, I do think we have everything set up. But that's what I've thought multiple times already. And then we're like, oh, we still have to fix this. So, Banano, how are you doing, bro? What did you say? Oh, my user's interface reloaded, so I didn't get to see I didn't get to see what you said in the guild chat about RFC. I believe I asked whether you completed it. I didn't see what you replied. Your face is half cut off, lol. What? What do you mean? What do you mean my face is half cut off? If I'm watching the stream, it's working perfectly fine. I can see everything. Quickly check how the sound is. Like, isn't that too loud? Just checking something again. So I didn't get to see the... Ah, yes, that's an out of the ground. This is when we are trying to load. For me, everything is working, bro. I did complete it. Yes, your camera shifted is what I mean. You were resizing things and your camera shifted off the screen. It's good now though, right? Is everything all right now? When I look at my streaming software, everything is perfectly fine right now. So let me know. I did complete it. Yes. Oh, never mind. I think it was an issue on my end. Okay, well, that's good to know as well. Then at least I know that my things are running properly. I refreshed my YouTube and it's working fine now. All right, brother. Thanks for letting me know. So, hey, but in 2 minutes... In 2 minutes, I'm sorry. In 2 months, you're gonna be becoming a dad. Do you already know if you're having a boy or a girl? And are you willing to share? Or is that gonna be your little secret? Yours and the missus. So I have a girl. She's 3 years old. And in all the 9 months of pregnancy, 8 out of those months I said I wanted a girl. And at one point I was like, oh no, please, I'd rather have a boy. Probably when I thought about the girl turning like 14, 15 or 16 and bringing boys home. At that point I was like, please let me have a boy. But the rest of the other months I was like, please, I want to be a girl dad. I just want to cuddle my daughter every day. I'll be having a girl too, bro. That is, I think that is the greatest. I think that is the greatest. Like, I think a girl, I don't know, I think a girl is more lovable. I don't know why I think that. It's probably not even true, but I feel it that way. So in my universe, that is true. So let us turn in the quest. Scavenging Death Knell. Search Death Knell and the vicinity for 6 pieces of scavenged goods and return them to Death Guard Seltane. Scavenged goods, 6 out of 6. Completed.
I am forsaken.
We are forsaken. Have you managed to scavenge up some useful items for us? There is no shame in reusing that which has been tossed aside. No one is going to give us any handouts. We Forsaken will fend for ourselves. I have 6 pieces of scavenged goods, Death Guard.
What is it?
What is it? Great work, Banshee. I knew you weren't useless. Here, I have one of the better items I have found out of the lots that have been collected so far. Ah, here it actually shows the upgrade. Okay, let's grab the belt then. Complete the quest. Beware the living. Congratulations, you have reached level 6. Your action bars will now be hidden. Visit an inn or travel to a capital to change them. Now, ultra hardcore is getting real. I understand. Wear the belt. Nice. This is what we were looking for. Ultra hardcore. No more user interface. This is awesome. And congratulations, you have reached level 6. You have gained 15 hit points and 28 mana. Your stamina, intellect, and spirit increased by 1. And your skill in discipline, holy, and shadow has increased to 30. So right now, 167 health, 260 mana. Lovely. I'll be having... Me and my business partner are both having kids literally a week apart and both girls. I'm excited either way. Oh man, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. And like, what's the date? How did he say it? The date that you're supposed to... That your girlfriend or wife is supposed to give birth? Oh, I accidentally touched my light. That changed everything. There we go. All right, on to the next quest, my boys. There's a bit much quest reading in these early zones, especially because I've done it multiple times. But with my kind of OCD-ish behavior, I have to read all of them. But after this first zone, there won't be that much reading, right? Because the quests take a bit longer as well. What's this, by the way? Never done that. Dark Cleric Dwestan. He has some quest. Let's see what that's about. I haven't done that before.
I am forsaken.
Forsaken. This is interesting. What can this insignificant servant do for you, Banshee? Training, perhaps? In favor of darkness.
What is it?
Okay. I will do that later, in that case. I have to go to Brill.
Dark
Later.
Lady, watch over you.
Lady, watch over me. Yes. Let's do this one first. Novice Elrath.
And you are...
Gee. Marla's last wish. My friend Marla Phipps lived with her husband Samuel before the plague. But when the plague came, Samuel succumbed and joined the Scourge's ranks. Marla was spared an undeath, only to die at the hands of her now mindless husband. So strong was her love, however, that her last dying wish was to be buried with her beloved Samuel. Samuel Phipps roams at a ruined camp along the road northeast of Deathnell. Defeat him and grant Marla's wish. Bury him at her graveyard, in the first row of our graveyard. Bring Samuel Phipps's remains to Marla's grave, and then return, Novice Elrath. I will accept.
Embrace the shadow.
Yes, we will embrace the shadow. So I also have this... I don't know what's it called. I would call it a handicap. That I only like to do one quest at a time. So I don't like to pick up multiple quests and do them simultaneously. I don't know why I have that, bro. I don't know. It is just something wrong in my brain. It is what it is. End of September and the beginning of October. Oh, very nice, bro. That's a good time. My birthday is on the 7th of October, so your daughter might be cutting it pretty close to my birthday. So, bring Samuel Phipps's remains to Marla's grave and then return to Novice Elrath. So we have to clear Samuel first. He's somewhere around here, if I'm not mistaken. Samuel Phipps. So we can't actually see... Wow, this is something different that I did not have with the rogue. I can't see the range of my spells. Oh, damn. I figured we do quite some smites right there. Ah, lovely. Nice loot, my boy. Oh, so that is a thing I didn't realize yet. You can't see the range of your spells on the action bar. You really have to go by feel on this one. Interesting, boys and girls. Interesting. Makes it even harder. I do like this clean look though, right? There is nothing in your screen that's bothering you. Like, you can really focus on the game. And I've also noticed that you have to pay way more attention to what your enemy is doing, like physically, instead of watching his portrait and his spells and stuff like that. Bring Samuel Phipps's remains to Marla's grave, then return to Novice Elrath. Samuel's remains buried, 0 out of 1. I have him right here. Use bury at Marla's grave. Samuel's remains buried, 1 out of 1. Bring Samuel's remains to Marla's grave, then return to Novice Elrath. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Here we go. Novice Elrath, I'm back.
What is it?
What is it? I'm here for Marla's last wish. You have done a good deed today, Banshee. Although our struggle against the Scourge continues, let us hope that Marla and Samuel will find peace together in their final resting place. Complete the quest.
No one.
Trust no one. Do not worry. I will not. So guys, tell me, what do you have planned for the weekend? Because it's Friday. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? What's happening this weekend? Let's just pick up this quest anyway, and let's make our way to the Tirisfal Glades. I want to put the new quest skills on my action bar. Dark Cleric. Let's listen. What can this insignificant servant do for you, Banshee? Training, perhaps? In favor of darkness. There are many lessons that the Forsaken have learned through experience. Things that some races can only begin to fathom. Although our path lies in darkness, you will find that a great many things rely on both the light and the dark. Your lessons shall teach you to use both, and with discretion. But heed my words. Never forget we were forged in corruption, left to rot, like so much carrion. The darkness is our home. Seek out Dark Cleric Beryl in Brill when you are ready to learn more. Speak to Dark Cleric Beryl in Tirisfal Glades. Except, beware the living. Let us actually make our way over there then. Let's make our way over there. And then we'll come back for this final quest, and then we can... Yeah, we're just taking things slow, guys. This channel, it revolves around casual gaming. We're taking our time and we're trying to follow the lore and the story of the game. That also means, like I just said, I like to do one quest at a time. Just focus on one task at hand. Don't try to multitask anything. You can, of course, do that, and that speeds up the way that you go through the game. But I just like to chill. Also gives me some more time to actually talk with you guys instead of being focused on constant rushing and gameplay. And that compared with this ultra hardcore add-on, which gives me such a clean screen, I would say. That's awesome. I think it would be even cooler if you could like hide the chat. That's the only little thing that still bugs me that's in my screen. Otherwise, you could actually have nothing. I could remove this as well, the level 6 priest. I could also remove the buffs, but it's probably nice to know whether your buffs are still on, right? Especially like with food buffs that are only working for 15 minutes. So, we are in a zone right now with aggressive mobs. I know that from experience. And if I hover over the mobs with my mouse, you can see that the name turns red. That's actually the only way to tell in this ultra hardcore game mode. Because usually you can see they have a name on top of their character. But we've turned that off to make the game even more immersive. like in real life, you also don't see a name tag above somebody you know or don't know, right? So that's the way that we're playing. So the game is, it's very clean like this. It is very, very clean like this. Oh, there's quite some mobs on the ground. So I'm thinking of picking up tailoring because I really like to make my own gear. So I'm looking forward to being a tailor, and I'm also looking forward to pick up enchanting to craft my own wands. And I do remember from a past character that you also need some light leather for tailoring recipes. So I do think I will start with a little bit of skinning, because otherwise it's pretty hard to get leather. Well, you can get leather from fishing, right? You can get leather from fishing, but that also takes quite a while. You need to find those floating debris thingies first before you actually find those loot boxes, and that will be like 20 levels into the future. So I think I will prefer to just hey Gordo. So I think I will just prefer to do a little bit of skinning first. Gordo reaps the gloom weed violently from the ground. Bro, don't break it. Don't break it. In favor of darkness, speak to Dark Cleric Beryl in Tirisfal Glades. Well, I'm guessing that he's in the inn since all the trainers are there. But like I said, this is my first time ever playing an undead priest. So, not too familiar with what the trainers, where the trainers are and what they have to teach us. I've never done this quest before. So we just entered the inn. That means that our action bars pop up and we can actually change some things in our action bars and in our settings. So that's good. I'm guessing he's up here. Ah, there we go. Speak to Dark Cleric Beryl in the Tirisfal Glades. Hello, Dark Cleric Beryl.
That better be good.
Yes, this will be good. Nice hat. What can this insignificant servant do for you, Banshee? Training, perhaps? In favor of darkness. Speak quickly. I will speak slowly. Finally, you have arrived. Your faith alone will not allow you to pass the trials before you, young one. A sense of urgency and some ambition will help too.
What now?
What now? The garments of darkness. Wow, we actually get a nice quest. Garments of darkness. Our power comes from darkness and shadow, Banshee. But that is not your only role. You have acknowledged that there is merit in knowing the healing arts. This is wise, but before you can know the dark, you must also know the light. For this, I have a test for you. North of the cemetery is a wounded Death Guard Kel. He has protected us from gnolls for some time and needs healing. But you must also fortify his body before he can return to duty. Do both with your spells and then return to me. Find Death Guard Kel and heal his wounds using Lesser Heal rank 2. Afterwards, grant him Power Word Fortitude and then return to Dark Cleric Beryl and Brill, and you will receive the Acolyte's sacrificial robes. Oh, pretty cool. Wow, that's beautiful. Let's accept.
Trust no one.
Trust no one. And let's see, we can also pick up some new skills.
I am forsaken.
We are forsaken. What can this insignificant servant do for you, Banshee? Training, perhaps? I seek more training in the priestly ways. Hello, priest. Ready for some training. Ooh, Power Word Shield. Requires level 6 and costs 1 silver. 45 mana, 40 yard range. Instant cost on a 4-second cooldown. Draws on the soul of the party member to shield them, absorbing 44 damage. Lasts 30 seconds. While the shield holds, spell casting will not be interrupted by damage. Once shielded, the target cannot be shielded again for 15 seconds. Awesome ability right there. Smite rank 2 requires level 6 and Smite rank 1 also costs 1 silver. 30 mana, 30 yard range, 2-second cast, so that's a bit longer. Smite an enemy for 25 to 31 holy damage. Great. Goodbye. So we're gonna put Smite over here. And now the thing is, where are we going to put the shield? Power word shield. Why is it showing me all these action bars right now? Okay, very weird. Where are we going to put this? Let's for now just put it on 3. Nice, got my 3 items done. Wow. Very nice items. Congrats. What did she make? Dreamweave vest. 9 intellect, 14 spirit. Wow, pretty cool. What does it look like? Can I see that? Pretty cool items. Because you're in the inn. No, it's because I probably had the spell book open, I guess. I think it's because I had the spell book open. Alright, let's just do that quest right now. Find Death Guard Kel and heal his wounds using Lesser Heal rank 2. Afterwards, grant him Power Word Fortitude and then return to Dark Cleric Barrel and Brill. Death Guard Kel. Okay, let's see where he is. I have never seen the guy before. He said north of the cemetery, I believe. So we have to be on the lookout. And we don't know where north is. Honestly, hey, I hovered over him right there.
What would you ask of death?
What would you ask? I'm here to heal you. Ah, priestess, you came along just in time. I appreciate it. Thank you, priestess. Now I can take on those gnolls with your power to back me. Farewell to you, and may the shadow always protect you. Hey, pretty funny quest. Ah, priestess, you came along just in time. I appreciate it. Thank you, priestess. Now I can take on those gnolls with your power to back me. Farewell to you, and may the shadow always protect you. And I do know from experience that this guy sells a healing potion from time to time, a good one. Well, let's pick that one up.
And you are.
I am Banshee. I don't have a lot of money, but I think this is worth it. A lesser healing potion. Here we go. Goodbye. Gay. Bro, how do you know? How do you know? Is it my face? Is it the way I speak? Is it because of my gameplay? Is it because of my cap? Is it because of my sound? Is it because you are gay? Like, what's the reason? Talk to me. Talk to me. How did you know? Find Death Guard Kel and heal his wounds using Lesser Heal rank 2. Afterwards, grant him Power Word Fortitude and then return to Dark Cleric Barrel and Brill. Heal and fortify Death Guard Kel 1 out of 1 completed. Hello. What can this insignificant servant do for you, Banshee? Training, perhaps? The garments of darkness.
Better be good.
Yes, this will be good. You have passed my test with ease. Good. Soon you will be ready to take on more responsibility, and that road will lead to darker powers. Powers that no priestess of another race has. Take this robe as a symbol of your station. You have earned it. If you do not wish to wear it, then so be it. You may do with it as you will. I and others like us will always acknowledge you for what you have achieved in our ranks. You will receive the Acolyte's sacrificial robes.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Yes, victory for Sylvanas. Nice. Never had this before. Ever. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love you. You love me? Well, thank you, buddy. I love you back. Like in a special kind of way. Ignore the hater. You're cool. I'm enjoying the stream. Hey, Sir Wilter. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much. I appreciate you saying that. How are you doing today? Let's sell some junk to Miss Winters.
I'm listening.
Yes, listen. Double check if this is all not an upgrade. No, no, no. Goodbye.
Seek death.
Do not seek death. So, first things first, we go back to where we were. Because we still have another quest in the starting zone, which we haven't completed yet. So let's get over there. We do have our new abilities, which is nice. Which is very nice, actually. And we have some pretty robes. So this Sunday, we have a guild event where we have to dress up for. I think I'm just gonna dress up like this. This looks good, right? I wouldn't know what else to wear. Maybe we can craft something with tailoring in the next couple of days if we're able to make something nice. I believe this is the last quest here in Deathnell, and then we can make our way to the Tirisfal Glades. We will pick up some professions as well. Always like to get myself some professions going. Just listening while playing TBC, so pretty good. Good to see your tune is still alive. Thank you. Ah, you're playing the Burning Crusade. Pretty nice. I tried that as well, but I came back to the regular hardcore. Hardcore is just the game type for me. So, what are you playing on TBC right now? Executor Aaron, what's up?
I am forsaken.
We are forsaken. The Red Messenger. Reports from my superiors in Brill indicate that an agent of the Scarlet Crusade was dispatched from the Scarlet Monastery and sent here to Deathnell. According to the reports, the messenger possesses important information on his person. I do not have further details, but whatever it is, we must have it. You are the most qualified person I have to send, Banshee. Find that messenger and bring me whatever information you can find. Kill Meven Korgal, the messenger, at the Crusader camp, then return any information you find to Executor Aaron, and you will be able to choose one of these rewards.
Farewell.
Let's accept. Ooh, is there somebody in the guild that could... Dusk Nurse. Could you up my rank, please? If you have the time. Thanks. Horde Blood Elf Mage. Ooh, nice. Blood Elf Mage. Pretty cool. So now I can at least invite people and do some more promotion. Yeah, there we go. And what level are you currently, and what talents are you running? Like Frost or Fire or Arcane. So, quest, the Red Messenger. Let's give him a nice little buff. The Red Messenger, the Scarlet Crusade documents. Kill Meven Korgal. Ah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's just make our way. So, like, is this the new way to play? Use the shield. We actually use that before we start to fight, or it's for 30 seconds, right? Or do we use the shield when the mob reaches us? Oh, this is some sick damage. Yo, honestly, this class looks so beautiful with the shield and then the cast animations, the yellow ones. I'm level 63. Frost, still very much learning the game. Bro, you're level 63? Still learning the game? What are you talking about? My highest level ever is 35. You're a level 63? Congrats, bro. On TBC, what is the highest level? Is it 70? I think it's 70, right? I'm asking, but I think I actually know. Yeah, I'm just trying to clear a little bit around that tent because I don't really know if he might bring ads. So let's just... Oh, he resisted. Oh. That's what I thought. So low mana. Let's see how much damage we can do. We don't have enough mana. Okay, so we probably can't heal ourselves. Enough for a smite. There we go. There we go. This is nice. This class is sick. Nut tiras vos ergin. Pavos litos. Sturme lo nagan. Vos endirvis rotas. So the thing right now with this game mode though is on Ultra you get a signal when you're full health, but you don't get a signal when you're full mana. Yikes, Somnus claims someone. What's Somnus? Specific mob? Probably. Well, I'm guessing we have quite some mana right now. I don't honestly know. Just to be sure, let's not use all the mana we have. Oh, he starts walking slowly, means he's low on health. Yeah. It actually did mean that. Okay. Sometimes there's a chest here, right? Shall I just go for the boss man right away? I boosted, so yeah, lol. What do you mean boosted? You bought a character at the higher level? I read about that, yeah. Is that what you did? Meave and Korgal. Let's just try to get him down ASAP because... Yes, I need to target something first. We found the Scarlet Crusade documents. Very nice. I'm back. Welcome back, buddy. Ah, okay. And that's your first character? So then I can imagine that you're still pretty new. Wow. It's pretty hard, I think, to start with such a high level character. I think that's even harder. Barrow, could you give... Banshee, could you give Barrow the rank, please? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Will do. One moment. I'll do that when we're at the inn later. He asked us to bother you. Good, that's fine. We'll do that. We'll do that. I always like to read things like this for the lore. There we go, the Scarlet Crusade documents. So what did we find? The Scarlet Crusade documents. Disperse information as you deem necessary. To the Tirisfal Regional Command, Captain Melrose, Captain Vachon, and Captain Perrine. Directives by the order of the High Lord. Captain Perrine, further fortify your position at the southwest tower as designated. Additional supplies will be dispatched at a later date. In the meantime, material should be obtainable from the surrounding farms. Also, further reconnaissance and information should be gathered about the organization of the undead in Brill. Captain Vachon, there appears to be increased movement by the undead near the northern tower. This insurgence must be quickly and decisively dealt with. And Captain Malrose, there are concerns about the level of organization of the undead near the borders of the Plaguelands. A fresh group of men will be dispatched to your position in the coming weeks. Glory under the light. Makes me vomit. Glory under the light. The Red Messenger. Kill Meven Korgal the Messenger at the Crusader camp, and then return any information you find to Executor Aaron. So we have the Scarlet Crusade documents.
Speak quickly.
Speak quickly. How goes your mission, Banshee? I have some Scarlet Crusade documents, Executor. Continue.
What would you ask of death?
Let us see what you've got. He begins to rifle through the documents you recovered. Some news of their exploits against us. Worthless. Scouting reports. New orders. Continue to build up a camp near the ruined city. Nothing we did not know already. Ah, what's this? A map of the dispositions of some of their field commanders and agents. We can use this. Choose your reward. I will go for the staff. Complete.
What now?
What? Executor staff. Too bad we can't wear that. I think we can train that though, right? As a priest, you can learn to wield staves? I guess so. That would make sense. That would make sense. Let's sell the stuff first before we forget. Hello, Rand. Yes, I will
Speak quickly.
embrace the shadow and speak slowly. Definitely. Not an upgrade. Not an upgrade. Not an upgrade. Nope. Now let's unfortunately sell the staff.
Watch your back.
Watch your back. Let's see what was going on. Banshee going on. He asked the bunny and he said I could not invite people as High Warlord. Maybe check the rank too. He could not. Death Watch. Alright. We'll do that when we get into an inn. Executor Aaron, the final quest of this area.
What is it?
What is it? Vital intelligence. These will need to be taken to my superior, Executor Zigand in Brill. With this information, we will be able to deal a decisive blow to the Scarlet Crusade. Your services have been useful here in Deathnell, but I need someone to deliver this to Zigand, and I believe he will be able to find you more appropriate work. Take the road north out of Deathnell. Soon after entering Tibersfall proper, you will hit a crossroads. Take the eastern fork and keep going east. You will pass Cold Hearth Manor along the way. Deliver the Scarlet Crusade documents to Executor Zigand in Brill and you will receive 75 copper.
Trust no one.
I will trust no one. Quickly check, but I do think we've done everything. Yo, I'm Deathwatch. Hey, brother, welcome. This your first time in the stream? I think so. Devouring Crow. Ooh, that's a serious name, my boy. How are you doing? And welcome. What level are you currently? I just checked 13 or something. 13 mage. Nice. Is this your first character with us in the guild? I'm having a hard time keeping track of everything and everybody, especially because most people, their YouTube names are different than the names they use in game. Makes it even tougher. Okay, so deliver the Scarlet Crusade documents to Executor Zigand in Brill. That should be a walk in the park. You're doing all right, mate? That is good to hear, buddy. That is good to hear. I'm hoping you also have a weekend ahead of you. A few days without work. You should have seen me mostly as Ravenous. Ah, yes, yes. That name rings a bell. Is your tune still alive? Let me check. Ravenous. Oh, that's level 1 warrior. You died with Ravenous? What level did you die at, bro? Damn, that always hurts, right? Okay, so we are officially in the Tirisfal Glades. Oh, this sound, guys. This sound. This is great, isn't it? This area, it's perfect. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. When my rogue died, I actually considered rolling a human character or a night elf for a change of scenery. But just one day later, I decided, nah, we are forsaken. And walking through this area, it is very cool though. I do love Elwyn Forest as well. I think that's a very, very beautiful zone. Nice music as well. Fun quests. Like, a little bit of everything, right? I burned too many warriors, so I switched it up. Yup, I died. 23, almost 24. How are you doing, by the way? How did you die? What happened? I think I remember. I think I was online when you died. I'm doing pretty good, bro. I'm doing pretty good. I made some improvements to the stream today, so hopefully the stream quality is a little bit better. You probably don't know if this is your first time here, but that's fine. But we changed the webcam. We changed the audio with a new mic, so I hope the sound, the current voice, my voice sound is actually pretty good and pretty clear. We made some adjustments. There should be hardly like any background noise like fans or my PC, so we made some upgrades to that. We also made some scene switches, so that if, let's for instance, we need to just have a chat, we swap to this screen and we can talk with people. Ah, that actually also opens the back. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay, let's turn in this quest. Let's turn in this quest first. Vital intelligence. Deliver the Scarlet Crusade documents to Executor Zigand in Brill. Executor Zigand, I'm at your service.
This had better be good.
Yes, this will be good. The Scarlet Crusade is encroaching on our homeland. The foolish zealots do not realize that the loyal servants of the Dark Lady shall see to their demise. A vital intelligence.
What is it?
What is it? Yes, what do you want? I have the Scarlet Crusade document, Executor Zigand.
I am forsaken.
We are forsaken. Ah, yes, this is very good. You have done well in obtaining this information, Banshee. Names of the officers in the Tirisfal Glades. Imagine the blow we could deal to the morale of those bloody zealots if we were to kill their leaders in one swift strike. You will receive 75 copper.
Speak quickly.
I will speak slowly, and I'll talk to you later.
Remember,
Patience.
discipline.
Discipline. I killed Quillboars in the south of the Barrens. I got ambushed and all went to shit pretty fast. Oh man, yeah, as a warrior, that's a rough time, right? As a warrior, that is pretty nasty. It happens, yeah. So how many warriors did you make? I think you already, yeah, I remember you made quite a few, right? Like probably 6 warriors or something. This cap is hurting my ears. I shouldn't put it on top of my ears. Trade supply. So like I said, I do want to pick up some leather for later on. So I think I will do a little bit of leather working.
I haven't got all day.
No, me neither. So that means we need a skinning knife, right? Am I actually going to do this, or am I just going to go tailoring and enchanting? Do I want to go leather working? What does it bring me? It gives me some light leather. And I probably need some light leather to make some recipes. I remember that from the Warlock that I leveled up. So is that what I'm going to do? Or am I going to be a full-time tailor and enchanter and just fish for my light leather? I think I will do that. I think I will do that. I think I just want to be like 100% tailor. And I believe later on in the game, I read about that. Later on in the game, you can go leatherworking, but then you have to go mining and gather all that sort of stuff. We're just going tailoring and enchanting.
Trust no one.
And we will trust no one, don't worry. We're going tailoring and enchanting. Level 15 to 20, I died a lot in the beginning. As a priest, I would recommend tailor and enchanting until you get your first wand and second. Now look at that. Now that is a good tip. I think that's exactly what we will do. I think that is exactly what we will do. So let me think. There's a lot of quests in this starter zone, right? And what quest is easy to start off with? I usually like to start by doing a little bit of farming the lower level mobs, but what level are we? We're getting pretty close to 7. We're getting pretty close to 7. But you also wanted to visit the inn to do some... Oh, yes, bro. I already forgot. Thanks. That's the main reason you came, right? To remind me of that guild stuff. I almost forgot. See? I'm just not... I'm gonna do that right away. You already asked me that like yesterday or the day before, right? I remember. Let's sit on this wooden chair real quick and log out. Log back in to the guild master. Not only, but also. Oh, nice. That's honest. So, here, guild stuff. Where's Mr. Barrow? Barrow Guard, High Warlord, Dark Counselor. There we go. And then the guild control. Dark Counselor can invite. High Warlord can invite. You said that the High Warlord couldn't invite, or what did you say? Because it says here, invite member is turned on. Everybody has invite rights, starting at level 20. Yep, everything seems to be alright. No worries, just want to be helpful in our community. Thank you. Let him cook. Huh. Barrow said he couldn't. Maybe he made a mistake. I don't know. It says here, right? Invite member as a Dark Counselor. It also says as a High Warlord. It says on everything except on Shadow Initiate. Maybe he mistyped something or so. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but he had the rights. Let's go back to the main. What time is it? Oh, it's 3:30 already? Bro! Bro, really? Okay. Let me just think real quick. Let me just think. What do I want to do? I want to do some quests, right? Like, what is the easiest quest to start off with in this zone? Sometimes, do I want to pick up skinning just for some light leather? Like, do you know, bro? Do you need a lot of light leather to make recipes? I just don't wanna, so I won't. I don't wanna. I just wanna be a tailor and I wanna be an enchanter. Right out of the gate. Right out of the gate. So I'm gonna learn that right away, right now. The enchanting trainer is up here, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember that correctly. Tailoring needs it for bags, mostly. Needs it for bags? Oh, really? Some bags and shoes. Okay, but that's later on in the game, right? That's not really early on in the game. I thought I needed some for early recipes, but okay. Let's speak with Vance Undergloom.
What would you ask of death?
Greetings, traveler. Care to delve into the mysteries of the arcane, Yes, Vance. Train me. Enchanting is the art of improving existing items through magic. Apprentice Enchanting requires level 5. It only costs 10 copper, that's nice. Allows an enchanter to enchant basic items up to a maximum potential skill of 75. Requires dusts and essences found by disenchanting magic items. You may only know 2 professions at any one time. Would you like to learn enchanting as your first one? Yes. I was early. Boom. Farewell. Let's put that on a hotkey somewhere. Enchanting. Right there. Disenchant. 3-second cost. Extracts the magical elements from good quality, green or better weapons or armor. The targeted item will be destroyed and will not be retrievable. Ooh, and this one allows an enchanter to enchant basic items up to a maximum potential skill of 75. Requires dusts and essences found by disenchanting magic items. You have learned a new ability, Disenchant. You have learned a new spell, Enchant Bracer Minor Deflect, Ruined Copper Rod, and Enchant Bracer Minor Health. You have learned the new ability, Enchanting Apprentice, and you have gained the Enchanting skill. Okay, looks good. But you could also fish for boxes. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that later on. I just want to be like a dedicated tailor and enchanter. I don't want to swap professions. Those are the things I'm aiming for. He needs enchanting and tailor for one, maybe. I always do the hound and bat quest, but bat quest is level 7, and then I walk to the pumpkins, and after that the gnolls. I usually like to start with this one here, the Death Guard Dillinger. You have to clear these zombies right here. I think they're level 5, 6, and 7, if I'm not mistaken. And also, I like to hit level 7 first before I actually start the quest, but that's probably not necessary, right? But the dog quest, is that like the dog quest? The dog quest, but then can you already pick that up? Yeah. Yeah, you have the dogs, and then you have the bats. That's later on. You have the dogs first. I think that's smart. I think that's level 5 and 6, the dogs. Alright. Good job. You helped me out. If I do that quest, I will be level 7, and then I can do these mobs because they're 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. What the youngins used to say. You can't really do enchanting after like level 20 because you will need a rod from blacksmithing. Yeah, I heard about that. I guess we'll run into that problem when we get there. Let's talk to Bo and Brisbois real quick.
I'm listening.
Yes, listen, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. May I help you? Yes, Bowen, train me. Greetings, can I teach you how to turn found cloth into cloth armor? Yes, the apprentice tailor requires level 5 and 10 copper. Allows a tailor to make basic cloth recipes and armors up to a maximum potential skill of 75. Required cloth found on humanoids. Boom. You may only know 2 professions at any one time. Would you like to learn tailoring as your second one? Yes. Yes, thank you very much. Here we go. Trust no one. No, definitely. Definitely, we'll keep that in mind. You have learned how to create a new item. Simple linen pants, brown linen shirt, a linen cloak, and a bolt of linen cloth. And you have learned a new ability, tailoring apprentice, and you have gained the tailoring skill. Okay, boys, thank you very much. You have a sick horse, Death Guard. Hey, my chat disappeared. What? There we go. My chat is back. My chat is back. I always do the Hound and Bat Quest, but Bat Quest is level 7 and that... Oh, I just read that. I read that as well. I read all of that as well already. Okay, my chat bugged out, boys, so I couldn't see anything. So I will do the Hound quest first. That's in here, right? That is in here. Yes, smart thinking. Like, we're playing ultra hardcore. This really... Like, guys, if this undead character dies, I've been playing 3 months of only undead. If this undead character dies again here in the early levels, I will be really pissed. And I don't think I will create another undead. Well, maybe like in a few days or weeks, but then I will probably swap just for one character to do something like a little bit different. So let's not die. Let's try to be as safe as we can. So if you guys have tips to stay safe, they're welcome. Apothecary Johan. Yes, listen. A new plague, Lady Sylvanas, has called upon the Royal Apothecary Society. The Dark Lady believes our knowledge, coupled with the newfound magic, will provide the key to Arthas' demise. She has challenged us to concoct a new plague. A plague deadlier than any ailment on Azeroth. And this new disease will bring Arthas' Scourge army to ruin. My studies show that the blood of beasts might prove to be the key. Bring to me 5 vials of Darkhound blood, so I can test my theory. Apothecary Johan in the town of Brill wants you to collect 5 vials of Darkhound blood. You will receive 125 and 3 weak Trolls blood potions. Time will come, yes. The dogs behind the Zap Tower are mostly level 8. Stay away from there. Yeah, I should stay... These decrepit Darkhounds are the good ones, right? The cursed Darkhounds are the higher level ones. We should stay away from those. Good thinking. Thanks for reminding me. Let's just clear these lower level ones until we get enough of the item that we need. Then we might turn in the quest and reach level 7. That's probably a bit safer. Apothecary Johan in the town of Brill wants you to collect 5 vials of Darkhound blood. Darkhound blood, 1 out of 5. And also, these bats, they drop these meaty bat wings. And I remember that those meaty bat wings, that's for cooking, right? That gives me +2 stamina. So I think I will also try to hunt a few bats and cook up some bat wings. And then I will have procured some extra stamina, which never hurts, right? So we will do a few bats as well. I don't really know how much mana this is that I'm using right now with these spells. I can't see. Only thing that you can see at one point is when it says low mana. Ooh, we resisted that. What? What? It says I couldn't be interrupted when my power word shield was on. This guy definitely interrupted me though. Ooh, that Greater Duskbat. He caught me off guard there. Lowest ever. Oh, that was 74.9% health. That looked scarier than that it was. The Bat Quest appears. Yo, Rome, got a new setup. Yes, buddy, we have a new setup. You've noticed that quickly. How are you doing, buddy? Looking cool, and also the sound. Yeah, the sound is better. Awesome. Yeah, he stunned me, but can they stun you? Like, he interrupted me during my channel. I thought if I had this shield, I could not be interrupted. You probably cannot be interrupted by damage. But I got interrupted by a stun. So good thing to learn that on the earlier levels, right? Did the Duskbat drop anything, by the way? He dropped nothing? He dropped nothing. Okay, that's fine as well. I just thought that he would drop something. He didn't. Okay. I keep pressing the wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong button when I engage the fight. Is he out of range? No, he's not. The bastard did quite some damage. I should try and probably get into the habit if a mob drops my shield, that I instantly recast the shield like this. Right? Because why not? Hey! These mobs are pretty strong, what? The shield only stops the spell pushback. A kick or a stun still works. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Good. I always like to learn these things when I'm a bit lower level. We don't need to see the highest crit and the enemies. I just wanted to see the lowest health. We're gonna play like a mini game and try to keep that lowest health percentage as high as possible. I don't even remember where I got that low. Oh yeah, I got added on by a few of those Scarlet Crusaders in the early game. Yeah. Oh, ran out of shield. Ran out of mana. Bro, this is mana hungry. I can imagine it will be nice to get a wand. So, Murph, how are you doing, buddy? Are you not online today, currently? Or are you playing with your different character? It's probably the Tauren, right? It's probably a Tauren on the Burning Crusade. Or you made a Tauren here and you joined the Creatina's guild. That could also be something that you would probably do. Wow, so this is a lot of mana. Not enough mana. That's not something I like to hear. I would like to get a mana potion. Ah. Okay, so this is quite interesting. Yep, for that I would recommend farming some humanoids for some linen. For that, I don't... What were we talking about? For the wand, probably, yeah? For the wand. Farm for the linen and then make the robes, right? That is the way to go. Yeah, I will farm humanoids when I hit level 7. Because I do know that the humanoids are a bit higher level and I don't want to be clearing too high level mobs. This bat actually already scared me a little bit. I didn't think they would hit me into my screen going darker at this low level. Like, are these bats level 6 max or are they level 7 max? I thought they would be level 6 maximum, but might be wrong. Did they drop some bat wings yet? No, they didn't drop bat wings either. They didn't drop any bat wings. Come on, boys. Don't do me like that. Well, skinnable, I don't have to pay any more attention to that. I had to do that with my rogue, but now we're good. Let's see, what do we have over here? What's over there? Ah, there's the Cursed Darkhound. That might mean that these mobs are a bit higher level. Let's not go there. Let's be wise. Let's be wise, because honestly, if I would lose this character now due to like an aggro or something stupid, I will definitely not make another undead right away. Evade? What? What? Oh, there we go. I think I should just keep casting Smite on these mobs, because just doing 3 smites doesn't cut it damage-wise. The dogs are not really dropping the blood. So for people that are just tuning in, I'm playing ultra hardcore. We cannot see our own health or mana for that matter. We also can't see the enemy's health or their level. So we're doing some very immersive gameplay right here. You really have to pay attention to what happens on the screen. The bats scale to 9. Also, the greater dusk bats. I think the greater dusk bats are... I think, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen the levels in a while. I think they're 5, 6, 7 maybe? Or do they even get up to level 7? But the ones in the back, that's like the vampiric dusk bats. What level are you, mate? You already farmed some linen cloth? You can actually see my level here in the top left of the screen. No, we haven't farmed some cloth yet. I wanted to get level 7 first before I start going into the humanoid camps, because those mobs are level 5, 6, 7, and I thought these mobs would be just level 5 and 6, but I don't really know. There's no way to tell right now either, but we could see the XP, right? So we get 79, 60, or 75. 60, 60, 60s. That's 75. It's probably like a bug. No. 60, 75, 79. So would 79 like be level 7 mob maybe? That might be a level 7 mob. Slightly more XP or something. It seems like a very small XP difference though. Only 4 XP difference. That's probably level 6, right? What time is it? It's 3:45 already. Boys. That's not good. That's no fun.
I'm out of range.
Feels like we only just started.
My mana is low.
Damn. This mana, it's hard to see. It's hard to play without the mana bar, honestly. It is hard to play without the mana bar, in all honesty. I think that's the hardest thing right now. Might think about turning the mana bar on to at least know. That's like playing a warrior without the rage bar. I did play my rogue without the energy bar, but like the energy replenishes so fast and you can always only do like 2 or 3 abilities before the bar is empty, so that didn't really feel weird. But now, like not knowing at all how much mana you have, especially because it regenerates pretty slowly, it feels a bit off. I don't know, what do you guys say? Because I do like to keep the screen as clean as possible, so I would rather not add the mana bar in personally, but what do you guys think? What's your opinion? I already know what I should do. I know what I should do. That makes it cooler. We just check. We have 260 mana. 260 mana. Smite is 30. So we could do like, for instance, we could do like 8 smites. This is 25. That's a bit less. This is higher, right? That's 45. This was 30. So this is about the same. So 8 damaging abilities. Or 7 damaging abilities and a shield if we're full. Okay. I'm filling up with petrol in Belgium because it's becoming almost unaffordable in our country. I'll be there in about an hour. Ah, in an hour? You're driving an hour to Belgium? Or maybe an hour and back or something? But yeah, that's a smart move. It's pretty expensive here in Holland, right? The gasoline. So like 60 XP. I think that's a level 5 mob right there. I think that's a level 5 mob.
I'm out of range.
I'm out of range. Let's do 3 of these. Then maybe a shield. We do not get the low mana yet. It does make it more immersive. It gives you something extra to think about, that mana bar, not knowing how full it is. Also not knowing how much health they have. See, I probably shouldn't have shielded for that. That was just one more hit. Don't know if there is an add-on or a weak aura, but getting floating text with a percentage would be cool, but that's just me. Ah, these max to 7, I think. These mobs, right? I also think it's max 7, but I thought it would be max 6, but I think it's 7. I do think the dogs are max 6 though, but the bats might be 7. I think, but here, you see, because I got 75 XP, I got 60 XP, and I got 79. I think that's level 5, 6, and 7. But I'm not too sure. The cursed dark hound there in the back, that's definitely minimum level 7, so let's not go there. Let's do another one of these. Hey! Ooh! Congratulations! You have reached level 7. You have gained 15 hit points and 29 mana. Your intellect and spirit increased by 1, and your skill in discipline, holy, and shadow magic have increased to 35. Yes, that means we have full mana, right? If we level up. Base formula for mob XP is mob level times 5 plus 45, then a bit more or less depending on your own level. Oh, it really is like that? Okay, I didn't know. Learned something new once again. Like, this is a very educational stream, and then I mean that it's very educational, particularly for me. Now, these mobs, I've noticed in the past, they can add if you get too close to them. So, I kited back a bit. There we go. Is that the first batwing? No, 2. So we can actually use that for cooking. Nice. We can actually use that for cooking. Then a bit more. Wanding gonna be so great. Yeah, wanding gonna be so great. I just wanted to complete this quest and reach level 7, and then we're going for the humanoid mobs, like the we're going for first for that quest right there with the like the zombies, the rotting corpses. 1. Oh, he resists the first one. Come on, bro. Yeah, wanding is gonna be nice. That's gonna save me a lot of mana. Definitely. That interrupt. That is a nasty interrupt, right? My shield is already down. My mana is already low. Crazy. 80 XP. So we actually got more XP than the previous level. Was that... And that might have been a level 7 mob. And the other ones... I don't know how it works. I don't know how this XP thing works. How can I get 79 on the last level and then I get 80 from probably the same mob? I don't know. Maybe that's because you said something about your own level comes into play as well with these formulas. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, but... Still, I like to know these things. Although it doesn't matter. Look at this, though. Isn't this a sight? $64. Because you need more XP now. So because we need more XP now, we get more XP from the mob? Really? Is that how it works? It would make sense. I would believe that. I would believe that. So if you're saying that's the case, yeah, you got me. These dusk bats are not dropping a lot of loot, right? Sometimes they just drop nothing, or what? Like half of the time, they don't seem to drop anything. Once again, yeah. I always then I get the feeling that I'm missing out, that I'm forgetting to loot, but I'm probably not forgetting to loot. They're probably just not dropping anything. I need one more Darkhound blood, my boys. Can you spawn some dogs for me right here? Or do we have to go to the other side? I don't want to move over there because the mobs tend to get a higher level. Not really looking forward to that. We're just gonna rotate that way. We could maybe just clear another dusk bat because the bat wings are good to have for cooking, extra stamina and spirit. So this is a class where extra spirit actually really helps, right? Because spirit is also regeneration in combat, right? Like mana regeneration. At your previous level, you needed 1k XP in your bar, but now you need 1.5k. Therefore, the XP you get from mobs might have increased. Ah. Alright. Duchy Oyon. Am I pronouncing that correct? Welcome to the stream, by the way. I am not sure if I've seen you around before. At least you have quite some knowledge. I like that. Like I just said, this is an educational stream, but it's mostly educational for me when it comes to World of Warcraft. Hey, what are you doing, bro? Unhollowed.
To the Forsaken.
Ooh. Ah, he is actually skinning. Okay, okay. He healed me up. Let's do another guild promotion message. Oh, now my lowest health actually dropped to 75%, but that's just because I got buffed. What? Fine, thanks. Nah, first time. All right, bro. Welcome to the stream. I hope you'll enjoy your stay. What do you usually play yourself? Go get the bat quest at the inn before you kill more bats. I'm actually hoping that one of these two dogs might give me the Darkhound blood and then we can turn in this one. We'll see. Probably, right? One of these two will grant it to me. Don't you think? I honestly keep on pressing the wrong button still. I'm not used to my... So that was definitely a level 5 mob. Because the XP went down instead of up. But he did give me the Darkhound blood, luckily, because the guard got rid of the other one. So let's turn this one in. A new plague. You're playing WoW, the Burning Crusade, and Hardcore. Like, are you playing Hardcore with an add-on on the Burning Crusade? Or are you playing on the Hardcore server and the TBC server? A new plague. Apothecary Johan in the town of Brill wants you to collect 5 vials of Darkhound blood. Darkhound blood 5 out of 5 complete. What? Have you collected 5 vials of Darkhound blood yet, Banshee? Time is fleeting. Yes, Apothecary Johan, I have 5 Darkhound blood vials for you.
What is it?
You have done well, Banshee, and I thank you for your efforts. You will receive 125 and 3 weak trolls blood potion. Complete.
Speak quickly.
Speak quickly.
Remember,
Patience.
discipline.
Discipline. I will speak slowly. Don't bother me with that speak quickly stuff. Yes, I play both TBC server and the hard... Oh, in Europe. Nice, bro. So are we. So are we. If you would happen to, at one point, create a new undead character. We have an undead race-locked guild that you could join. We're all self-found and we're all race-locked. It's pretty fun. We have close to 400 members. More than welcome to join if you would be interested in that. Let me bind here. Right? No, I will bind in the Undercity. I will bind in the Undercity. I will go there quickly to pick up cooking. And I have to check my phone 1 second to see if my girlfriend is picking me up for dinner. Okay, she is picking me up for dinner. I don't know what time yet. But we'll go to the cooking club first, right here. So, Murph, are you on your way to Belgium now? So we did pick up tailoring, right? Did we already put it on our... That's enchanting. We didn't put tailoring on the quick bar just yet. I wanted to see what level we could actually make some things. Bro, getting buffed dropped my lowest health to 65. That must be a pretty good buff then. 80 health. We have discovered the ruins of Lordaeron. Quick reminder, guys, if you're gaming as well yourself right now, don't forget to hydrate. Small little healthy tip in between. Ah, we feel rested. Yes, yes, yes. So what are we doing here? We're learning cooking. Yes, that's what I did forget to buy the recipe. Okay. Okay. Ultra hardcore is something I cannot do right now. It is complete madness. Why? It's fun. I don't do it on all my characters, by the way, but I'm doing I'm doing it with this character. I started with it like 2 weeks ago, and my first character already died, so I decided to go again, at least once, because I didn't really like it. I might just drop it if I lose this character as well, especially because I'm not that familiar with the game yet. Like, my highest level is 35, so it might be a bit much to try it on ultra hardcore. But I'm kind of hoping that people in chat help me a little bit. Like, if I'm going to a new zone, that people can say, hey, watch out for that, and be careful for this elite, or stuff like that. That might be fun. Make it a little bit more interactive. Where's that innkeeper? Right here. Innkeeper Norman.
I'm listening.
Yes, listen. Rest your weary bones for a spell. Make this in your home. Do you want to make Undercity your new home? Yes.
Trust no one.
Trust no one. I also like to do that because that means I don't have to take the elevator that much. You only have to take it like half of the time. You only have to take it on the way up. So let's learn cooking as well. Let's first put, before we forget, put tailoring up here. And speak with Eunice.
I'm listening.
Yes, I can teach you how to cook. Well, train me, Eunice. And I teach you how to turn the meat you find on beasts into a feast. Yes, I wish to be an apprentice cook. Costs 1 silver. Allows a cook to make basic recipes up to a maximum potential skill of 75. Requires meat from beasts and a fire to make food. Train. Lovely.
Dark lady, watch over you.
Dark lady, watch over me. Yes, we'll put that on 4. Alright. You have learned a new ability, the basic campfire. You have learned how to create a new item, herb baked egg, roasted boar meat, and charred wolf meat. You have learned the new ability, cooking apprentice, and you have gained the cooking skill. Nice. Let's put this in the vault. We need this to cook with. Regenerate 2 health every 5 seconds for 1 hour. Let's just put that on the quick bar. Let's just put that on the quick bar. And use it. Are we going to use that now? Or are we going to use that like for a specific quest? Maybe we'll save that for a harder quests.
Better be good.
Yes, this will be good. Let's save it for now.
Our time will come.
Our time will come. Yes, definitely. So, I also want to learn fishing later on. And I also want to learn... what's the other one? First aid. Now, question. Can you bandage while you are power word shielded? I would guess that you can. I would guess that you can. You guys probably know the answer. Because that could help. That could save my life if I need to heal myself, but I ran out of mana or something. And the question is actually, would you have better used that last mana for a heal or for a shield? Kind of begs the question. Plus, plus. Okay, thank you. Yes, you can. Like nice to have like this library to my side. People like you that know everything. Dutchy Ojon, where are you from, by the way? You're from Europe. For some reason, I do have a feeling that your name might be Dutch. Dutchy, just written a bit differently. So you might be from Holland. Am I guessing that correctly, or am I totally off? I also noticed that I have quite some German viewers. So I'm guessing you're from Holland or from Germany. But my first guess would be Holland. Boom, boom. This lovely sound. We have no quests. No. Shield and renew and just walk away. Saves you in 95% of all troubles. Aha. There we go. See? I didn't think about that yet. I don't have renew yet either. That was the spell that the other priest used on me after she buffed me, right? Here, Jur. I'm in Malta, but I'm Turkish. Aha, you're Turkish and you live in Malta. Pretty cool. I've heard that's like a tax paradise. Is that the reason why you're there? For tax evasion purposes? Oh, and you're from Germany? Sehr geil. Ich bin ja nicht from Deutschland, aber ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. Jawohl. I just found out my GM is level 3. Is that a bad sign? No, bro, that's not a bad sign. That is not a bad sign. Like, I'm the GM as well. I'm currently level 7. Is that a bad... I hope it's not a bad sign. I don't know. I hope it's not. Otherwise, this guild is screwed as well, because I'm also low level. Half of the time. All the time. We are forsaken. You have this recipe, yes? Yes, the recipe for crispy bat wings. Recipe crispy bat wing. Requires 1 cooking. Teaches you how to cook up a crispy bat wing. Requires a meaty bat wing and mild spices. And if you use it, it restores 61 health over 18 seconds. Must remain seated while eating, and if you spend at least 10 seconds eating, you'll become well fed and gain 2 stamina and 2 spirit for 15 minutes. Let's go! And some mild spices used to enhance the flavor in cooking recipes. Thank you.
Embrace the shadow.
I will embrace the shadow, don't worry. Tax havens are for companies or investors who do big business and deal in big money. So yeah. That's you, right? Isn't that you? That sounds like you. I don't really know you, but that sounds like you, doesn't it? Oh, learn the recipe first. Use teaches you how to cook up a crispy bat wing. Requires 1 cooking. There we go. Crispy bat wing. There we go. Or stream casino. Stream casino? What's that? Nice. The first buff right there. Awesome. Goodbye. Now, I do think I also will learn first aid right away to make bandages if I need to.
What now?
What now? I can train you in first aid techniques. Well, train me, Nurse Neela. Here, let me show you how to bind those wounds. Apprentice first aid costs 1 silver. There's actually a spelling error in the text that's coming up right now. Never been changed, never been patched. First aid apprentice allows the creation and use of, it should be, of bandages up to a potential skill of 75. The cloth used to make those bandages are found on humanoids in the world. I think I'm the only one who actually ever figured that out because I'm the only idiot that's always reading this stuff. Let's train.
Watch your back.
Watch your back. You have learned how to create a new item, a linen bandage, and you have learned a new ability, first aid. Good, let's put that down as well. Then, honestly, we just have fishing. I honestly feel like fishing for a bit because I probably can't stay for much longer. Let me chat. I would like to do some fishing, or maybe just some farming cloth. Shall I just farm some cloth?
What is it?
What is it? The broken fang, the rabbit's foot, the chipped claw, and the ruined pelt.
Embrace the shadow.
Embrace the shadow. I think farming cloth would be a better move. My girlfriend is online right now on WhatsApp, so let me see what she says, what time she's at home. If she's at home within 10 minutes, I'm not gonna farm any cloth. She's still in the gym, finishing off her workout. One more set, so that means we can do one more quest, right? Was addition to Dutchie's message? I thought so. Online live casino streamers. They also go to Malta so they don't have to pay taxes. Yeah, I can understand though. Paying taxes, it's not always fun, right? What's he doing? Oh, a more powerful spell is already active. Okay, then let's pick up this quest, the level 7 quest. How much XP we have? We can check here, like we can cheat a little bit and see the XP. This is a quest that we like to do. Death Guard Dillinger.
What would you ask of death?
What would you ask of death? What are you looking for? A putrid task.
What now?
What now? Scourge have trickled into the Tirisfal glades and have infested the area west of Brill, near the old bridge. Go there and beat back the rotting dead and ravaged corpses you find. Scatter their bones and bring back their putrid claws, and the Death Guards will reward you. Bring 7 putrid claws to Death Guard Dillinger and Brill, and you will receive 1 silver.
Beware the living.
Beware the living. So I also can't see if people have buffs on. Let's do another message for guild recruitment. Let's eat our first crispy batwing. Yeah, it's not, but being a casino streamer should be a crime in my opinion. Fake money show. Yeah, I think that is. I think that's fake. I saw a documentary about that. It's actually pretty scammy, right? It is pretty scammy, but I've never watched one of those guys before. It never popped up on my feed. Thank God. Not really interested in that, really. Oh, he resists the first one? Like, is that a sign? I saw the sign, and it opened up my heart. Now we got 66 XP. Oh, +2 rested XP bonus? Really? Hey, a claw right away. So we really have to play around with the mana. I think we will not have that mana problem anymore if we get our wand. But for now, we are probably stuck with the mana problems. Let's do 3 smites first, then a shield. Something like this. I don't know his level. I don't know if this is stupid move. Let's just cast another smite just to be sure. Yeah, he started hitting me there. Was that DJ Bobo? Wait, I'm wrong, I believe. With the song I was singing, I think that was Ace of Base. Called... Yeah, you were right. There you go. Ace of Base. I like that. I like that, and I like that you know that. Crazy. Then you're definitely around my age, right? What do we have here? Spelt, the level 6 undead rogue. Shall we buff him? Give him a nice buff. Give him a nice buff right there. Cost me a lot of mana for my next fight, but that's okay. So we have ravaged corpses and rotting dead. Ah, yes, those rotting dead. I remember. Those are lower level, right? The rotting deads. Oh. That was the wrong sequence. Let's do quite some smites until we... He already blasted through my shield. He already blasted through my shield. Yeah, this is not as easy as it is. Of course, it makes sense. Like, I played a mage before as well. It's currently level 18, so not too high. But he really wrecked these mobs. But it's kind of logical that with the priest, you do a little bit less damage, right? Would be insane if you would do like this exact same amount of damage early level and then also have the healing capabilities and the shielding. Rotting Dead. Yeah, give me one of those. Those are probably a bit lower level. They actually didn't drop any linen cloth yet, right? The buggers. No, nothing. Nothing. They're testing me, bud. I am a patient guy. I am a patient guy. You're not gonna get me with that. Okay, let me do another song. Let me think, like, let me see if you know it. Will these guys add, by the way? They will? Screw that, bro. Really? Why would you add on that? Let's try and clear him. Without the shield dropping. There we go. He dropped a bit lower than I did. So I was actually looking if I already was able to recast the shield. And once I noticed I felt relatively safe. So I'm like, we can probably finish off this one guy. And it worked out. I always like to test these things out a little bit when I'm at a lower level. Makes more sense to try it out at a lower level than a higher level, right? The game is a bit more forgiving as well in the lower levels. And it's good to know that these mobs, they were linked. Well, they weren't linked, but they did aggro, so good to keep in mind. Nice crit right there, I believe. These mobs are definitely level 7. First cloth, there we go. I'm 30 currently. You're 30. Okay. Let's see if I can I can take you to the moon and back if you'll be my baby. So it's not about the singing because I know that that's terrible. Just curious if you know the artist. I think that's around like the same era of that other song. At least that's what I think. I'm not sure, but I think. Oh, they're dropping claws left and right, but the linen cloth, they seem to not be willing to drop any of that, but that's okay. Everything we find is a bonus. I've noticed in the past that those gnolls, that they drop way more linen cloth than these rotting dead.
It's too far away.
This looks so cool though. This looks so beautiful with this shield and then the light with the casting. Hey, is that an upgrade? There we go. There we go. I recognized it instant, but let me think for a second. All right. I'll give you some time. Discovered the Stillwater Pond, right? Might be level 7 as well, this boy, so let's just keep on smiting. I think that's the smart move for now. Keep on smiting and just save a bit longer. Was in the Barrens and had to turn in a quest in X-Road, then a Hearthstone, and I forgot I was at... Ouch. Oh, that sucks. That's like 30-minute extra trip. So do you guys agree that it's actually like the proper combination to cast the shield first before you engage into combat? To me, I think that makes sense because that starts reducing the cooldown so that you can cast a new one if things go south. So to me, that makes sense, like that order. You're not allowed to look it up, right? Devouring Crow, aka Mr. Ravenous. Don't go taking your time to look it up. That's cheating. We don't do that around here. We're honest folk. Ooh, mana low. Let's save some mana. I think the song is just called To the Moon and Back. That is true. That is true. You can't find the artist. Okay, let me sing another song of that artist. Let me think. What is his song like? Give me 1 second. I look up on Spotify. I need to hear it. I probably can't play it on stream because oh yeah, what's this? This song, how does it go? Give me one. Let me listen for 1 second, and then let's see if you know. Yeah, I muted the mic for that. Okay, there we go. Excuse my singing skills, right? I'll be your dream, I'll be your wish, I'll be your fantasy. La 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 la, be everything that you need. I love you more with every breath. I deeply do. Something like that. That's like the same artist of the previous song. Do you recognize this as well? But the name of the like the artist or the band, I don't know. It is like a bit of a weird name, so I can imagine if you don't really know it. Okay, back to the game, boys. We're not here for, what is it called? Hitster? Or what's that game called? Hitster, you have to guess the songs. It is fun, though, to play with friends, by the way. Unless it's with all these new songs kids listen to these days, because I have no idea
I'm out of range.
about current artists. Like, not at all. It also doesn't sound as good as it used to, right? Or are we just getting old? Is that what old people say? A scroll of spirit increases the target's spirit. I think I will save that as well for later. Like, this is something I would like to use together with that other what was it? Potion. When I have to do like the crypt or something. Because that is a tough quest. I don't know how tough it is as a priest, with hopefully a wand by that time. As well, but no clue what the band's called. Ah, alright, bro. Shall I give you hints about the name? Do you think that'll help? Let's just make our way across and turn in this quest first, so that if my girlfriend arrives at home, I don't have to do the turn in, etc. We can just leave. We're going out to my parents-in-law for dinner. My daughter is already there. My daughter is always there on Friday, which gives me like a free Friday afternoon. Free to do as I please, which usually is like gym, cycling, streaming, things like that. Let's whack him a few times with the new hammer. Maybe. So the name is, it's 2 words, and if you have to do this like so it's 2 relatively short words for like 2 or 3 syllables. The first word is Savage. That's a pretty big tip. You should probably know it with that tip. Otherwise, you're probably not gonna know. Do you mountain bike or downhill or street? Yeah, just road biking. Like the Tour de France. I don't know what's that actually called in English. Wielrennen in Dutch. A putrid task. Bring 7 putrid claws to Death Guard, Dillinger, and Brill. Putrid claws, 7 out of 7. Complete.
What is it?
What are you looking for? A putrid task.
What now?
What now? Have you completed the task with which I have charged you? Do you have those putrid claws? Yes, Death Guard Dillinger. 7 putrid claws for you. Continue. Yes, this will be good. Well done. I regret not being there to see you smash those undead into rotting pulp. You will receive 1 silver. Complete the quest.
Embrace the shadow.
Embrace the shadow. Yes.
Our enemy is abound.
It's about. It is about time to check on the cemetery again. I will be back. Few minutes. Ah, I know now. Rennrad in German. Yeah, Rennrad. Das stimmt. Savage gave it away. It's of course Savage Garden, and I feel a bit dumb now. Nah, don't feel dumb. You can't know all of those things. Let's cancel this. Let's rebuff myself. Let me check when my girlfriend's home, because if she's about to be home, like a few more minutes, I might as well just clear a few more mobs for some linen. Right, boys? We might as well just clear a few more mobs for some linen. What are we doing XP wise? Like 7.5. Rodhide Grave Robber. So I think these mobs drop more linen than those zombies. So that's why I moved over here, honestly. I'm probably better off smiting instead of that instant cost. Oh, a nice healing potion. Okay, not too bad. Let's also just eat another buff, just to be sure. Rather use one too many than not be buffed and lose your life, right? We could definitely use a wand, but I've heard that you need around 60 linen, like approximately, to get the material you need for the wand. Like 60? That's a lot. I remember once I got very lucky. I made 3 of those brown linen robes, and within the first 3 of those robes, I got all the materials I needed to make the wand. Crazy, right? I just made 3 of those robes and I had enough. And I also had to make 13 once before I had enough to make the wand. Pretty big difference, right? What are you gonna eat, Rome? I'm going to eat with Jill's parents, and they're making spaghetti aglio olio with shrimp, with garlic shrimp. So it's gonna be a very good meal today. That's actually amazing. Usually they make like some mozzarella and tomato salad with that as well. So yeah, that's good. And my daughter, like Bella, really likes pasta. I think that's her favorite meal. So we're in for a good meal this evening. What about you guys? What are you guys having for dinner?
I need to get closer.
You're probably going for fries or something, right? Please, no ads. No ads. Okay, good. Two linen cloth. The linen cloth drops. I think I've killed 15 mobs right now. And they dropped 2 cloth. That's not too bad. Oh, yeah, that is very nice. Especially if I don't have to cook myself. So, Jill is coming to pick me up. She just finished work and her own gym session. So, she's on her way to pick me up. And then we are going to her parents. Mana low. There we go again. I'm used to pressing stealth right now from my rogue so that I'm safe, but we can't actually right now. Let me just text Jill real quick that I'll be ready. Let's see. Oh, he's already dead? Bro, he was already dead. That was a corpse only. Ah! Find a new mob to charge while its shield is still on. Wasted all that mana. 13 seconds, that should be alright. Is he coming? Whoa, I thought he was coming. I thought he was coming as well, you bastard. Hey, one linen cloth. Wokbok. Oh, I'm jealous. That's also very good. I'll need to get that. I'll need to get that sometime soon again. The wokbox. That is very good. That's some good food right there, the wokbox.
That's still recharging.
I have a feeling I might run low on mana right now. With this guy. No? Okay, I've waited long enough. So far, that's the hardest. So far, that's the hardest. Sword. Oh, we found a nice mallet. But we need a wand, guys. We need linen. We need to get ourselves some linen. Oh, yeah. And we also need to farm some more bats because we need some more meat. We have 30 more minutes worth of buffs and I don't like to run around without buffs. Okay, we need some mana. Don't know how much. So boys, if it's your first time in the stream, I do feel that there are some people watching that have not been here before. My name's Dad's Digital Downtime. I stream casual World of Warcraft content, and I do like to talk with people about different kind of things. 1 second. Telephone. Be right back. All right, we're back. What was gonna watch, but the garbage AI thumbnail is some legit garbage. Look at that, bro. Garbage AI thumbnail. That some people really fall. How do you say that in English? Some people really care about if the thumbnail is AI. Like, what? Maybe, like just maybe, you can just adjust to the world evolving, which means that people are using AI. Yeah, that's life, bro. Just like when people started using telephones and people started using a television or a car, these days people are using AI. Yeah, of course. I don't really get it, but hey, to everybody his own, but I'm definitely using and loving, I'm loving my AI thumbnails. I think they look good, I think they look professional, I think they look funny, and most importantly, they don't cost me a lot of time to make. Which is pretty good, especially because I have no idea if I couldn't use AI how I actually had to make a thumbnail. The uses of AI don't automatically make stuff worse. Oh, I agree. I think you have to and can use it in very good and smart ways, but you have to be smart about it. I think that's important. But for me, with like zero skills of, I don't even know, Photoshop, or how should you actually make a thumbnail? With zero photoshopping skills, I'm very happy that I can just talk to my AI and he creates a thumbnail for me, which correlates with the stream that I'm doing. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. But as I was saying before my phone rang, I said, this channel is about casual gaming. We're just playing some casual World of Warcraft in the background. And if people are interested, we can chat about subjects like health and fitness. I've been a personal trainer and a gym owner for close to 15 years now, so I have some experience in that field. I'm a dad currently of a daughter, 3 years old. I like to talk about that as well to other dads or up and coming dads. I think that's fun, share some experiences. I'm not saying that I'm a professional in that field, but I like to share some experiences. And I've been an entrepreneur for 15 years as well. Like a coaching business and a commercial gym. And I own one piece of real estate, which is not my home. So I have some experiences in different fields, and I like to talk about that with people that like to talk about that and are interested in that. So if you ever need any help or maybe just some anecdotes, feel free, let me know. I love to talk to you about that. And mind you, some things I actually have degrees in, like the health and fitness specter, but not into, I don't have a degree in parenting. I also don't have a degree in finance. That's just all from personal experience. What is that new ever eats? Hey Roy, what's up, bro? What do you mean? Deciding on the thumbnail to watch is weird too. What do you mean currently? As if you plan on stop being... No, I don't plan to stop that, but I don't know why I said currently. Because probably English is not my native language, and sometimes I say some words that are actually not the words that I mean to say, but I can't really say the word that I mean to say. I guess that's the way it works in my mind. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the shield. Thank you for the power word shield. I don't want to see this. I don't know why it keeps popping back up. I don't need to see that either. Boom. So yeah, guys, welcome to my stream. If it's your first time, feel free to introduce yourself as well. And if you like the content, just maybe like the video or subscribe to the channel so we can meet again. Because this stream is coming to an end in about 5 minutes. Like I said, my girlfriend is picking me up. We're going to my parents-in-law, where we're going to have a lovely dinner with my daughter, who's currently there. She's always there on Friday. Some quality time with her grandparents. And for me, some quality time with myself. Like I said, I do some road biking. I go to the gym. I do some streaming. So yeah, Friday afternoon is always good time for me as well. A little bit of private time, which is very useful when you run a business and you're a dad and you have a family. Sometimes you also have to unwind, and we like to call that downtime on this channel. So this is my downtime. Low mana, so let's wait on that for just a bit. Can't really see when the mana is up, but this was enjoyable. I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate you being here. I hope you had a good time with your own World of Warcraft session as well, right? You are playing the level 63 Blood Elf Mage. Very, very cool, I think. I think that's a very cool character to play. I hope to one day reach a level like that. Well then, level 63 I will never reach because I'm playing Classic and the max level is 60, but you guys know what I mean. My current highest level on Horde is 27 or 28, and that character died 4 weeks ago. Sniff sniff. To a South Shore guard, which I didn't really know was there, and I definitely didn't know that they sprint that fast. That was like Usain Bolt on steroids and then even faster. But yeah, that kind of caught me off guard. No pun intended.
Target.
And I lost my highest level character like that. So the next goal is to reach a higher level, hopefully with this character. I'm not sure how realistic that is since we're playing ultra hardcore and I'm still pretty noobish, but we're definitely gonna try, guys. So far we're having fun. We're having fun with the character. We're having fun with this challenge. We're having fun with the stream. So no reason that we can't make it. Oh, we don't have enough mana for this. Oh, we got lucky there. Now, the linen drops are not really that good, right? I've been clearing these mobs, I do believe, for around 30 minutes, right? I used 2 food buffs, that's around 30 minutes. I have 9 linen. They are definitely effing with me right here, this session. Usually it drops a bit better, right? Usually drops a bit better. But maybe, just maybe, like the grave robbers, they might be a bit higher level than these gnolls. Maybe the grave robbers drop rate is higher, I don't know. This was also 80 XP, so that's a pretty high level. He drops some malachite. I don't think I ever need that as a tailor, right? Do I need that as an enchanter? Is that something I need to save in my vault? I don't know. Okay, we're running out of buff in 1 minute. What I usually do is if I finish the quest and I still have buffs up, I grind some mobs, farm some mobs for materials or just for some XP until I run out of buff. Is he adding? Of course he's adding. Bro, don't do me like that on the last mob. Please. Shield. Loot. I'm probably low on mana, I'm guessing. Am I low on mana?
I need more mana.
Hello, guard. Thank you very much. Oh, doesn't give me any XP then.
Speak quickly.
I will speak slowly. Thank you, Death Guard Mort. I don't think I would have cleared that guy on my own with no mana. I honestly don't know how fast the mana regenerates. There was no loot, right? I don't know how fast the mana regenerates in combat. Okay, that's enough. For some reason, I wanted to clear another mob. I have like this OCD type of tendency sometimes. Because I didn't get the loot from that mob, I wanted to clear another one. But no, let's not do that because we have no more buffs. Let's try and play as safely as we can. So we are making our way back to town, selling our junk. Then we are out of here. Let's speak to Selena real quick.
Quick about your business.
Yes, I will be quick about my business. That is not an upgrade. I think we will... Will we save this? Nah, bro, we don't save these lower potions, right? We save the higher ones or we buy a new one. Sell. Can't use, can't use, can't use, can't use. Don't really need that. That's a downgrade. We might save this.
Dark lady, watch over you.
Dark lady, watch over me, yes. So you died the same as my first 24 warrior. I had that happen to... Bro. Sad, right? That guard was so fast. I even dropped the target dummy, which he like 1 or 2 tapped. And then he kept chasing me. I got wrecked right there. Ultra hardcore. Oh, we're so close to level 8. Okay, so next time we go for level 8. We get our new skills. We farm some more linen. Then we go to the vault to put some of this stuff in. Yeah, we have a lot of things we can do, boys. I want to find a new spot to log out. I want to find like my logout spot. Here's the cleric trainer. Is there a seat here? Yeah, we will log out here. Nice. All right, we are shutting it down, my boys. We are shutting it down. Let's log off this one right here. Let's check this out. There we go. All right, boys. Hey, thanks very much for being here. That was the stream for today. I hope you enjoyed the new setup. I definitely enjoyed being here. I liked the changes I made to the stream, and there will be a few more changes coming the next week. Nothing big, but it might just improve the stream a bit more. Most importantly is that you guys are here. I appreciate you guys being here. We had a good time. We had a good chat. The character is still alive, which is pretty sick. And now it's time to enjoy the rest of the evening. I might be back later. I might be not. Might be doing something with the girlfriend. I don't know yet. But once again, thanks for being here. Peace out, boys. I'm gonna catch you later. What did you guys say? I got 2 hit first. Hot take, but WoW is dying. Gets worse and worse. I miss when they cared about making a good game. Bro, this is a good game. This is a good game. Especially if you play Classic. Classic is awesome. I tried retail like 10 or 12 levels. That was really shitty. Classic is awesome. If you haven't tried it, try Classic Hardcore. Maybe even Ultra Hardcore with the Ultra settings. It's great. I'm sorry I have to go right now. Hopefully I'll speak to you next time, Dustin. Maybe like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, Roy. See you later as well. Mr. Ravenous, peace. Thanks for being here. And I saw the sign. Ciao, boys. Catch you later.